Have you ever thought, even for just a second, about vanishing? Leaving everything behind, your name, your town, your past, disappearing? The story you're about to hear is not fiction. It's real. And it begins with a deafening silence. On an ordinary Tuesday morning, Daniel woke up at 6:47 a.m. He had coffee, kissed his wife, left for work. He never came back. Security cameras caught his last sighting at 8:02 a.m. on the Main Street corner. After that, nothing. Family, friends, co-workers, everyone panicked, posters, news coverage. But the police found no sign of escape, accident, or violence. It was as if Daniel had never existed. 3 years later, an investigative journalist found a neglected clue, a hostel receipt in another state, dated 2 days after Daniel vanished, signed by Daniel S. We now explore Daniel's life. Philosophy teacher, father to a 6-year-old daughter, a marriage in crisis, mounting debt. But above all, a man who questioned everything. Daniel planned everything for months, studied routes, created fake identities, sold valuables slowly, in secret, bought tickets, burned documents. Disappearing wasn't an impulse, it was a strategy. In rural Mato Grosso, a man named Samuel started working as a caretaker, reserved, polite, never spoke of his past. It was Daniel, but he didn't want to be him anymore. The first few months felt liberating. No pressure, no routines, no masks. But in time, silence became a prison. Loneliness started to weigh him down. One mistake. Daniel Samuel used an old email to access a bank account. He was traced. Within 48 hours, police knocked on his door. Daniel was taken into custody. But there was no crime. After all, disappearing isn't illegal. His wife saw him after 5 years. He only said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know how to live." Before disappearing again, this time legally, Daniel gave a single interview. He said, "I was dying a little more each day. When I vanished, it was the first time I felt I could breathe." No one knows. There are rumors, sightings, but nothing confirmed. He vanished again, and maybe, finally, found what he was looking for. Freedom. Daniel's story isn't just about vanishing. It's about choices, about the weight of routine, about silent screams. How many live lives they never chose? How many wished to disappear and kept pretending? Maybe the secret isn't disappearing from the world. It's learning to reappear to yourself. If you know someone who seems to be fading, listen. Sometimes the loudest cry for help is silence.